NFL on EA Sports. And we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Nice throw by the rookie from Oklahoma. And he's got his guys a first down.
A gain of 15. And the Cowboy first down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
They get 15 on that game. First down, Cowboys.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down. Now they'll set up to throw. This one intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Number 84. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Now a give up the middle, and he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Move the chains. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. 1st down. Cowboys.
1st and 10.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
if you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes...
That is intercepted. Picked off by Jermaine Johnson. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33. They'll begin here on the ground. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. I'm up.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
1. Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled 1st quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back in Philly in a moment.
Okay, ready?
3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
He'll look to throw. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Back to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion. Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in. But
Saquon Barkley, and he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. His 12th touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. They'll look to throw here on first down. To the left side, caught by Lamb. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
They'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. Still going. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his third touchdown catch this year. On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's down the field for Lamb. And he will go all the way. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one complete to Brown.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Up the middle they go. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Right back to him on 1st down. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Has an opening, past the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2 brings up second and
Here now, second down
at the 8-yard
and goal.
line.
Great, set. On anyone, no touch.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
No touch, set. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Moving to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
So a field goal here would tie the game. If the kicking unit stays on the sideline, they're going to go for it on fourth down.
No touch.
Hurts to throw. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. A.T. Perry, touchdown Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Cowboys 17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. On the move, past the 40. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 3.
To throw is Hurts. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw, Hurts. Open man, downfield. He's got his tight end, Goddard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and 10.
Great.
Now Hurts. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field, hoping that next possession has a different result.
Finding room at midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
No touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Flush to his right. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And it's fielded at the 13. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
No touch that. Anyway, that. No touch.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Great. Set. No touch.
Hurts now. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No touch that. Anyway, that. Hey. Switch. No touch.
Now Hurts. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, we're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Great. Set. No touch.
A run with Barkley. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Out to his right. Now he'll run it.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Shipley. Down inside the 10. And he will score. Game on. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Hardman now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Here's Barkley.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll try it now with Barkley, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Here's a toss, right side. And a good tackle out wide. We'll hold them to a gain of just 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. across the 20. They'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. This is 1st and 10.
Great.
Here's Hurts. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Off the play fake. Hurts. Flush to his right. Now he takes off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Hurts to the air on first down. You look underneath here for Barkley, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. On play action, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they finally get to him inside the 10-yard line. But the yellow flag is out. And this one might be coming back. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20.
Now
Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. That is brought in. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one.